What's up, squad? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys, so we are in November. Holy crap. So let's just jump right into things, guys. We're going to look at what love is looking like for Taurus for this month. Now, this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Taurus signs, so do keep that in mind. And the energies, guys, that I'm picking up on, it could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone around you, so do keep that in mind. It could be transferable. All right, so what is going on with the sign of Taurus for love? Now, at the end, guys, I will be doing separate advice for singles, couples, and then I'll pull some cards of advice for those who kind of find themselves like in a gray area. So let's see what's going on, guys. What is going on for the sign of Taurus and love? November 2019. Okay. So we have past, present, and future. Now, guys, the deck I'm using right now, because I know some people might want to ask, is the Wild Unknown Tarot, okay? So the energy that we have here is the Moon card. When you have the Moon card as an energy, it's when you really have clarity with the situation. You really understand the way things are working out in a certain situation. And it could also just be secrets that come out as well, okay? Things that you're seeing. Maybe some of you are falling away from a partner, or maybe there's some sort of third-party situation a person can be wrapped up on, possibly with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in this case. But let's start with the past and let's see what's going on here. Now, the first card you guys have for the past is the Queen of Wands. Now, with the Queen of Wands, this could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy, or just the energy of someone who is just very, very passionate. They come off very strong, very romantic when it comes to love, just very powerful person. We have the King of Wands in the reverse. And we have the King of Swords. So for some of you, you could have been dealing with a situation where you or somebody else was seeing multiple people. Maybe there was a sense of juggling specifically between, two people, and it could have been a air sign and a fire sign. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and then Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for fire. But there's just something here that was in balance. There's some sort of secret that a person was holding. Okay, let me pull one more card here and see what this is trying to say. We have the Star card, so there's definitely a strong desire for something, but there's something off about it. Again, there's secrets there. Somebody may be trying to start something, and it's like it may not have been the best path, or maybe something about it just kind of threw you off, okay? The next card you guys have for the past is the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, this is when we're finally getting over a situation that could have been very difficult, whether it be a betrayal that we felt, or just something that, sorry guys, this tends to cut me off sometimes when I'm recording. But what I was saying is it could be when something is cut off very harshly or very suddenly. But the good thing about this, Ten of Swords in the reverse is it's saying that the worst that could have happened in the situation has happened. You're getting past it. You're moving on. All right, we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Temperance card. So whether it's you or somebody else in the situation, there's someone here that is either not genuinely invested, or maybe they just feel like they're either spending too much money or they're in a very tight place financially, but it would be something that does affect love, okay? With the Temperance card, usually when this comes out, it means that our soul is at ease with something. So let me just see why this is here. We're going to pull another card. We have the Three of Wands. There's a situation where you guys find balance, and it's by not building on something. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be, a person that you're not building with. Maybe it's maybe a decision that you and your partner were going to make to buy a new car, or maybe to buy a home, something like that. Maybe it's a bad habit that somebody had and they're choosing not to do that, but something is being dropped and you're finding balance because of it. You're standing very strong because of it. And whatever it is you're turning your back on, it's like your soul is at ease with this. You know that you can expand. So honestly, someone is just over something from what I'm seeing. Someone's over a situation, they're at peace, they don't feel the need to kind of like look back at it, and they're moving past that, okay? The last card you guys have for the past is the King of Cups. So this could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy. But this is usually someone who is very, when it comes to love, just very gentle in nature. Someone who could be very soft-spoken. Just, you know, characteristics of what this card would be. But someone who's very, you know, passionate and they're able to talk about emotions, stuff like that. All right, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Let's pull one more. And we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you guys, it could be a duality where there's something that you're letting go of and you're going in the direction of something new. But you're definitely realizing that there's something that you either just have to drop and not engage in anymore, or it's something that you may have just tried to get off the ground in a lot of different ways, but you just, you know, you're at the point where you don't feel it's going to work out. All right. Now, in the present moment, the first card that we have here is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So this indicates that you could feel that something is a waste of time and effort, something that you invested time in, or maybe someone who invested time in you. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Lover's card. So honestly, I feel like whatever it was that was making you or, you know, somebody around you unhappy, that's what's being dropped. Okay, because something, again, is being seen as a waste of time and effort, but the energy around it is stability. Okay, and there's the Lover's card too. So for a lot of you, maybe you're just dropping a person or just bad habits from the past and going towards something new where things are going to be solid. Now with the Lover's card here, for some of you, it could be going in the direction of someone new in love. But the Lover's card doesn't always have to talk about another person. It could also talk about the love that you have for yourself. All right? Just honestly being in a good place. I feel like you're just realizing that there's something you really just don't need anymore, and you're not letting it bother you. And again, guys, we say this over and over again. When a Taurus is done, a Taurus is done. Okay? Now, what's beautiful is the central energy that you have for this reading, and it's the next card for the present moment. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is what every card is going to tap into somehow. All right, something that's very emotionally fulfilling coming in. For half of us, it could be, you know, new love coming in, or just strengthening a relationship, moving forward strongly with it. For others, this could be just a new start in general with yourself, where you just feel good. You finally, you know, feel like you're in a good place. You feel like you're shedding the things that you don't need. All right, so why is this Ace of Cups here? We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Cups in the reverse. So what I see specifically here is that whether it is you guys or someone else, you know, in your life who's trying to come back in towards you, there's someone who's trying to go back to something in the past. All right, and there's a sense of someone just being upset about this. So maybe you're upset and want to go towards something in the past and maybe start that, or maybe someone wants to get back with you guys, but someone is just saying no to that. Whether it's you or another person, someone's just saying no. You know, I just don't see this as something that's strong. I don't want to worry about this. I know that this is a bad idea. With the Judgment card in the reverse, this is a final call on something. You know, there's a lot of decisions that we make in life where we can have a lot of back and forth. You guys know most of the time, if you get into a fight with your partner or whatever, you're not necessarily going to just break up right away. You know, there's going to be that back and forth of fighting and, you know, do we want to stay together, do we not? So you go through the motions of that. When you have the Judgment card, the way I see it personally, with the way I read, is that I see it as a very final call, a very final judgment. So if I'm choosing to end something and the Judgment card, you know, shows up to show my attitude towards it, it's like, no, you know, she's done. She's not, you know, she's not going back to that. Okay. But yeah, someone is wanting a new start, but someone is just not with it. It could also be that someone is denying something because they're going in another direction again, going towards a new start. All right. Now, the last card that we have for the present moment is the Four of Pentacles. So this talks about reservation. It talks about maybe protecting yourself when it comes to certain people or energies. It could talk about sometimes being tight with money. Maybe that affects your love life somehow, or being in a place where you just don't want to spend your money. Okay, we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Death card. I just see someone reserved towards something that they could be healing from, something that they want to get over in life, and someone that just really wants to change. The biggest thing here, guys, is a determination to have peace and to have good change in your life. I see Tauruses right now in a place where you guys really just want to be at ease. Okay, and you're going to do what you need to get that. And I just see such a determined attitude to get that. Okay, we are stubborn. If we want that peace of mind, we will do whatever we need to do to get that. All right. But someone could feel like there's some sort of injustice going on. Someone feels a loss here, and I feel like someone's just really over a situation. Okay. Now, going towards the future, guys, the first card that we have is the Six of Swords. So this is when we're moving away from something that could be difficult. It could also be a difficult move, so it doesn't have to be a breakup. Maybe you have to travel for a month and you're just going to be sad to see somebody go. And sorry, guys, I'm in my apartment building right now, so you might see people walk around. So, yeah, high vibrations working in live. All right, so let's see what the Six of Swords is here. So we have the Two of Cups. And we have the Strength card in the verse, so someone is just upset to see something go. But again, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be someone traveling, someone having to just handle business elsewhere. But whatever this is, someone just feels closely tied to this, okay? But with accepting this, things actually do move forward in a very good way. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So if this is a breakup for some of you, letting someone go, I still see a good outcome. Okay, something very good that comes in. If it's not, if it's something where, again, maybe someone has to travel for a little while or something like that, I still see it having a very positive result. Whatever it is that is not working for you guys in the future is actually something that would be toxic for you. So you guys are being very protected right now. I feel like the universe is kind of going, just moving forward very well with Tauruses right now. Okay. Now the next card we have, guys, for the future, Five of Wands in the verse. So when you have this energy come out, this is not wanting to fight, not wanting to argue, not wanting, anything petty in your life going on. Why is this here? Judgment card in the verse. Again, that Judgment card keeps coming out, so someone's made up their mind, okay? And they're done. Seven of Wands in the verse. But it's a good thing. Regardless of what side of the spectrum you are let me see if I can speak right now. Regardless of what side of the spectrum you guys are on with this, it's still a good outcome. Okay, so if you're the person who might feel like they have the short end and they're suffering and they're crying and they're in pain, I feel for you, but something good still comes of it. Okay, the universe is protecting everybody involved. Okay, so even if you are the one being hurt, don't think the universe is not being fair with you. The universe is actually protecting you too, although it might come in the form of pain at first. All right, rejection is protection in this case. All right. Last card, guys, for the future, the Tower card. A big change when your life, it seems like the ground beneath you is just really shaken up. It could be a very, very good thing. It could be a very bad thing, but it's a huge change. We have the Magician. What is it that you're able to manifest? And this is beautiful because it shows that there's going to be something that you are manifesting that you don't need anyone else to do this. All right, if it's a new relationship, it's like you got it. Just talk to the person, be yourself, vibe with them. You don't need anything outside of what it is that you're manifesting. All right, and you have the Seven of Swords, so some of you could just be doing this in silence. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. It's always good to kind of solidify something before you go parading it. All right, now we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and we have the King of Wands and the Four of Swords here. Also the Five of Pentacles. This is at the bottom of the deck, guys. With seeing this as the energy, someone is either, keeping something a secret because they just want to see where it goes and they want to, just let it grow naturally. But others are keeping a secret because it could cause fighting or arguing. Maybe someone's not mentally ready to move past something and someone is aware of that. So they're just kind of keeping it on the low, because as much as I see someone who's very ready to move on, I see someone who's still holding on very tightly. Okay, but I see a mind that is very, very made up here. Okay. So, all right, squad, let's jump into the advice. If you guys want to timestamp the advice portion, I would love you for that. I'll love you anyways, but let's get to it. So let's start with couples, then we'll do singles, and then we'll do the gray areas. All right. All right, so what is the advice for couples? Guys, I'm sorry that the computer is shaking so much. I have to get so much more equipment to like work with. So I have a Christmas wish list if you guys want to check it out in the description. All right. All right, couples, what is going on with you guys? What is the advice? All right, you guys have the High Priestess in reverse, Hierophant, Five of Cups. All right, guys, this is solid statement that the cards are making. With the Nine of Swords, whether it's you or someone around you, someone is just really in their heads. They're very, very anxious. Keep in mind with this is overthinking. This is, you know, when you're creating scenarios in your head that may not even exist. It's just, this is working too much. Someone is in a place of denial. Somebody doesn't want to see something for what it is. Someone is feeling a loss. Okay, someone is focusing on the bad part of this, not what they still have going for them. Guys, with the Hierophant, this is my favorite card on the deck. It represents Taurus, you know, as one of the things that it does represents many things. And it's powerful because although this is such a complex card, a simplified way of describing it with how I read is this is letting us know whether or not we're on the right path, whether there's something that's supposed to be in our life or not. Okay, the Hierophant is, you know, just seeking awakening. How do I want to say this? It's just really just trying to reach your full potential in every way, shape, and form. Okay, when it comes to, you know, your career, when it comes to your spirit, your spirituality, all of that. So when this card comes up, especially in the upright, it's saying that with what is happening in your life, this is putting you on the path to be in alignment with your higher self. That is a huge statement. So whether or not you guys are feeling the loss on this, you have to understand that you are really being divinely protected right now. Whatever it is that's not working for you, okay, whether this is to the Taurus or to the cross watcher, it's for the best, guys. It's honestly for the best. It shows that your life just goes on the path it's supposed to. This deters you from your ultimate potential. You don't want that, okay? Nobody, I guarantee you guys, nobody on this planet is worth you not reaching your highest potential, okay? I would never choose another person over my highest potential. I owe it to myself to reach that, all right? We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles, guys. Just drop the illusion, guys. Someone's going back and forth, and there's no need to. Okay, this is all an illusion. This has to be let go of. You have to emancipate yourself from this. All right? There could be passion here. Someone could be trying to wait, hoping that they're going to succeed with something, but they're going to end up losing faith in it. All right? You guys have to let go of something. If it's not your partner that you're letting go of, then it's something you guys maybe wanted to do or something you could have been working towards. Okay? But it just has to be let go of. All right? Don't delay that. Don't prolong it. All right. So singles. What is the advice here? Let's see. All right, singles. So we have Ace of Cups, Death card, Four of Cups in the reverse. I see someone going towards something new, an offer being accepted. Yeah, I'm going to clarify it to see if the message stays the same, but someone's about to have a good new beginning. I see love, see a new relationship. Okay, let's clarify it to see if this stays the same. because although someone feels good and it's like, this is a new thing for me, I don't feel burdened by it, there is still a burdening aspect. So going back to what we were reading earlier, it could just be that maybe you were letting go of something and getting into something new, or there's just something from the past that's like trying to tug at you and hold you back. Maybe you're holding yourself back. So let's see. We have the Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's still that duality where there is this new beginning happening, but something's going to try to attempt to come back into your life, whether it's a person or whether it's something that could just affect you in a negative way. But whatever this is, you know it doesn't suit you. You're not going back to it. A Taurus this month who's single, I just see you guys as very determined to drop something, whether it's a person or a habit, and just go towards something that's very fulfilling. And you're going to speak your mind. With the Page of Swords in the reverse, Seven of Wands in the reverse, you don't care if you disrespect someone, okay? Try not to, all right? Try to take the high road. But yeah, I see someone not afraid to speak their mind because they know some shit has to be cut out, all right? Tauruses aren't taking any shit this month, guys, from what I'm seeing. All right, so lastly, my gray area Taurians, and let's see what's going on. What is the advice for you guys? All right, guys, so we have Three of Wands in the reverse, King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. You guys walk away from the gray area. For some of you, you're finally getting out of that gray area and going into a relationship with somebody who you were in the gray area with, or you're just going to walk away from the gray area because you just don't see anything happening there. Tauruses are not taking shit this month, okay? Yeah. Whatever wasn't legit, you're walking away from, and for, again, some of you, you're just having that breakthrough where, okay, this could work. I'm not in that gray area anymore. Regardless of what it is, with King of Pentacles, your energy is at its strongest. Taurus ends up winning in any way, shape, or form. All right, Seven of Cups, letting go of the illusion, the confusion, going towards something that makes you very passionate. Okay, walking away from things that weren't working out and having success. It's going to be a good time for a lot of us, okay, in November. So yeah, it's just, honestly, it's just a honest month. It's a very refreshing month. I see everyone doing what they need to do, cutting the dead weight. Okay, this is amazing, guys. I think this is a great reading, especially for me, but I'm not going to tell you guys what's going on. But yeah, let's see what happens with the next reading I do for you guys. Is going to be the November mid-month. So guys, I am doing mini readings and questions again, so all of that is in the description below, all the information there to do it. If you guys are on Instagram, you can find me High Vibrations 44, and I also have a tarot Instagram, High Vibrations Tarot, but all of this is in the description below. But squad, I love you guys so much. This is really good stuff. I'll see you guys soon.